In the tech world, Elon Musk is probably one of the most important names right now, with SpaceX, Tesla, NeuraLink, and the Boring Company, and a net worth of $165 billion. He is one of the most successful and richest men in the world. His extreme intelligence and dedication have led him to this point. But how did he get so successful? What led him there? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will explore the shocking story behind Elon Musk's huge success. I will tell you all there is to know about him and what actually led him to all this wealth and fame. But before we start, make sure to like the video, and if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel for more interesting yet informative videos. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Elon Reeve Musk was born on 28th of June in 1971 to a Canadian mother and a South African father, and he was raised in Pretoria, South Africa. An interesting fact to know about his childhood is how his parents actually thought he was deaf. He was always so lost in his daydreams and his imagination that he mostly seemed to ignore what people said. Not only his parents, but even doctors thought the young boy was probably deaf, and he actually got a surgery and got the adenoid glands removed to retrieve his hearing. However, when that didn't solve the problems, everyone realized it wasn't deafness. He was just always in his head thinking of different possibilities. He overall had a quiet and introverted personality. Due to that, he actually got bullied a lot in his school life, and he even got verbally abused by his father. He actually had to be admitted to hospital once because a group of boys in school threw him down the stairs. Musk talked about the bullying once in an interview, saying he had gangs chasing him around in school, and it wasn't any better when he came home either. His parents got divorced when he was 10, and Musk chose to live with his father. That decision was a big regret for him though, considering the abuse. Around the same time, he developed a keen interest in computing and video games. By the age of 12, he had already coded a science fiction-inspired game using the programming language BASIC, and he sold his source code for around $500. And he did that by learning programming himself only through a manual. He clearly was always very intelligent, wasn't he? At the age of 12, along with programming, he also started giving time to karate and wrestling so he could defend himself against all the bullying. And one thing we know for sure is that when this man put his mind to something, he made sure he got it done perfectly, whether it be self-defense or programming a whole video game. While waiting for his Canadian passport to go to the United States, he attended the University of Pretoria for 5 months. In 1990, after working odd jobs in Saskatchewan for a while, he entered Queen's University in Ontario. And 2 years later, he finally transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. He graduated with 2 bachelor's degrees, one in economics and in physics. During his time in university, he had already done 2 internships in Silicon Valley. In 1995, he got accepted for a PhD program in material science at Stanford University. However, he ended up dropping out after 2 days to instead launch an internet startup, and that decision completely turned his life around. His very first step into entrepreneurship was with his web software company, Zip2, along with his brother Kimball and Greg Curry. Zip2 was a complete city guide for the newspaper publishing industry completely on the internet. He worked very hard on it and spent every night coding. He only had a 7% share in the company, but still ended up making around $22 million when Zip2 was sold to Compaq for a total of $307 million. After that, in 1999, Musk co-founded another digital startup, X.com, which was one of the first ever online banks to be federally insured. And within only a few months, 200,000 users had joined the website. Even though Musk was replaced as co-founder for a while, but came back as CEO after X.com partnered with Cofinity. Cofinity has its own money transfer service though, PayPal, which was a lot more popular than X.com. Due to some differences, Musk was replaced as a programmer in 2000, and the company started focusing mainly on PayPal. However, after PayPal was sold to eBay, Musk, who had a share of 11.7%, ended up receiving more than $100 million. In 2001, Musk became involved with the Mars Society, which is basically an organization dedicated to the colonization of Mars. Even after a lot of failures when trying to buy intercontinental ballistic missiles at first, Musk didn't give up. Instead, he decided to start a company all by himself that could build affordable rockets even though he didn't get any funding for the company. so using up to $100 million of his own. Musk founded Space Exploration Technologies Corporation, which was later renamed as SpaceX. Even now, he is still the CEO and also the chief engineer of the company. SpaceX was not a big hit right away. Falcon 1 had 3 failed launches, but still, Musk never gave up and kept trying. Finally, in 2008, Falcon 1 became the first ever private rocket to reach Earth orbit and return successfully. In 2015, the first stage of Falcon 9 also landed successfully. At this time, SpaceX has started becoming very popular around the world, but Musk didn't stop there. In 2018, Falcon Heavy was launched using a Tesla Roadster as a dummy payload, which was also a success, by the way, even though Musk wasn't sure about a Falcon Heavy for a while. In 2020, Demo 2, which was the first manned flight of SpaceX, was launched into orbit, and SpaceX became the first private company to actually place a person into orbit. This launch brought Musk a lot closer to his goal of colonizing Mars. Another one of Musk's huge successes is Tesla. In 2004, he joined Tesla's board of directors as the chairman. Even though he wasn't exactly involved in day-to-day activities of the business, he still took an active role in the company. In 2008, Musk ended up becoming the CEO and product architect of the company after EBERHARD, the CEO at the time, was removed. In 2009, Musk ended up becoming a co-founder of Tesla along with 2 others. Since Musk became the product architect, Tesla has made a lot of significant progress in electric vehicles and has become the most valuable car maker in 2020. In 2013, Musk actually considered selling Tesla to the CEO of Apple, Tim Cook. However, he refused to meet with Musk. Elon Musk definitely would be glad about that now, wouldn't he? Okay, this might shock you, but every year, the salary Musk gets from Tesla is only $1. Yes, only $1 every year. Most of the money he makes from Tesla comes from his share in the company. Besides Tesla and SpaceX, Elon Musk also co-founded NeuraLink, which is a neurotechnology startup company that actually combines a human brain with artificial intelligence. Even though most neuroscientists don't think it's possible, Musk believes with NeuraLink products, paralysis, deafness, blindness, and other disabilities could be cured. But still, that's not all the things he has achieved. Musk also came up with the initial concept of Solar City for his cousins. Solar City was a company that sold and installed solar energy systems and other related products. In 2016, Musk ended up buying the company for over $2 billion and combined it with Tesla to come up with Tesla Energy. Tesla Energy sells, builds, and installs different solar energy systems and battery storage products for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Another company Musk founded is The Boring Company. I mean, yes, the company is pretty boring as compared to his other ventures, but still a pretty huge success. This company is basically for constructing tunnels. If we count, Musk has actually founded 8 companies still now: Zip2, PayPal, SpaceX, Tesla, Hyperloop, OpenAI, NeuraLink, and The Boring Company. All of them have been successful in one way or another. All his success has actually made him be known as a real-life Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr., who plays Tony Stark or Iron Man, actually based his portrayal on Musk, even though the character was originally based on the Marvel comic character. Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. was really inspired by Elon Musk while doing his role. Random fact, but Elon Musk actually even did a cameo in the Iron Man movies. Not only that, he actually done cameos in several movies and TV shows, including Big Bang Theory and Simpsons as well. So clearly, the man has done a lot single-handedly, and honestly, the only thing that got him there was his dedication. Like any successful millionaire, Musk made sure he gave everything he did his all. Even with other ventures, he still put a lot of hard work into any new company he started, and that's honestly what got him here. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. And I'll see you guys next time.